Marbula One, a battleground in marble sports, where athletes hope to show their racing fortitude in the hunt for a legendary title and all the recognition it brings. Each turn on the track can contribute to a marble success or be the beginning of a dangerous downfall. Amidst the controversy and anticipation of a new chapter in marble racing, one cynical man rises from the ground to give his opinions on each of the teams in the tournament. My name is Madman, and I'll be recapping the first half of Marbula One Season 3. So, you got rid of Pulsar. They had a decent run, but I'm excited to see Astron in action as our second. Hey, look at that! A C with parentheses around it. That means this guy's important. Let's put them in, and Cosmo's hot garbage, okay. Meanwhile, on the talented side, the star composer has made a magnum opus titled Perfect Fifth. Nothing like Galactic cementing themselves in the confines of eternal mediocrity. Was I the only one who didn't want Pulsar gone? To your fans, this is not a good look. To about 27 other teams, this is amazing. But the Speeders have pulled a good season out of a rocky start before. Speedy hasn't gotten anything higher than 6th so far, and Rapidly, somehow not cut for last season's shenanigans, does what Rapidly does best with 0 points at Mellow Meadows. Get it together, or people might think you're actually mortal. As expected, the Shining Swarm are in no way notable. Any discussion of this team is simply wasted breath. Glimmer finished with a bronze at the Raceway, but neither racer has finished higher than 11th outside of that. Every Grand Prix is just another Sunday to this team. I'm not getting my hopes up for the Swarm, and it would be a huge surprise if they finish in the top half of the standings by the end of the season. Medal! Hey, remember that time in 2021 where we made all our fans rip their hair out because we couldn't get a medal? You want to do that again? You are tied for the most top 10 finishes this season with 5 in 6 races. And you're sitting in 9th. With the way the standings look, you need a medal to be a contender. Have fun trying. If you've been around me for longer than 30 seconds, you know how I feel about the Hazers. I don't like them. After coming oh so close in Seasons 1 and 2, the Hazers have rolled themselves off their own mountain. But we got Golden Sleet Street. Okay. First of all, it's Sleet Street. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Second of all, every race outside that gold has been 10th or lower. Perhaps the two most hilarious examples are 16th at Tumult Turnpike and 15th at Misty Mountain, both races that Hazy has previously won. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's working. I promise. Trust me.
Technology!
This team is making it happen. Or rather, this marble is making it happen. The other one? Not so much. You've had issues with this before, and if Tumult doesn't produce, they'll meet the same fate that Anarchy did. Your franchise racer will do the best they can, while every other week you get some sloppy seconds. As a Galactic fan, I know nothing about that. The Ducks are in a purgatory. This season is just highlighting their awkward footing. Nothing but disappointing finish after disappointing finish. Everyone loves rallying around this squad and their funny names, but as of late, the team is quacking under the pressure. I'm not sorry. Nothing too impressive from this squad yet. I wonder if they can rally late in the season and steal a top 5 finish. Alpine and Iceberg are both tied on individual points, so there's no issue with one marble carrying the other. They're both just not good. Oh, by the way, thanks for hosting the worst track yet. I really want the Snowballs back. Wonderful, the O-Rangers are good again. Everyone cover your ears. However, let me get it through your thick skulls that I've seen this before. Last time you were in the running for a title, you choked away a 35-point lead. If something like that happens again, it'll be your signature move. For right now, though, you're giving us some pretty good racing. Except at your own track. I have 4 words. You shouldn't be here. No matter how many fans love the Underdog story, you simply do not deserve a spot in this tournament. If I was a nice guy, I'd leave it at that. But I'm not, so let's take a moment and go through your fantastic season so far. Tumult Turnpike. Lose 5 points and a silver medal on the very final turn. Sleet Streak, Crush takes dead last. Misty Mountain, Dash takes dead last. O Raceway, 1st in Q1 to 7th in Q2 to 12th across the line. Mellow Meadows, qualified 6th, got as high as 2nd, finished 10th. Honeydome, qualified 4th, finished 13th. This isn't sliding. This is rug burn. Sure, you have your moments, but they last about as long as... I'm still convinced the only reason you got put in this tournament is so they don't have to put you in anything else ever again. Here's hoping I'm right. Listen to me very closely, Chocolatiers. That gold at the Raceway, 86% of your point total. You have 29 points overall. In 4 of the 6 races, you might as well have not even been there. You're the leader in bottom 5 finishes, which, FYI, is not a title you want to take home. I would have loved to see the Limers back for Season 3 instead of you, just so both groups of fans are unhappy. But at least you'll be out of here soon. Royal is the gutsiest racer I've ever seen. Started on pole at the Raceway, went for 12 overtakes, failed all 12 of them, finished 4th, and still won their next race by 6 seconds. With a tried-and-true racer like Cerulean backing them up, the Cobalts have the chance to actually do something special. Just don't give blunt force trauma to a marble again.
What's up?
Oh look, Team Primary is back, with their 4th roster member in 3 years. I'm ready for it not to change anything. Just like the previous 2 seasons, Team Primary will have one marble flounder around and do nothing, while the other marble absolutely carries the team to a mid-pack finish. Wait, Arab is the one scoring points? What happened to Prim? Well, I'm certainly eager to see what Primary will pull out next year. Probably a no-show. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting word from my producers that we have a special prize to give away. Congratulations to Mimo for winning this video's Best Bonk Award. An expertly navigated slalom put Mimo at nearly 9/10 ahead of the leading marble in Q1. But in a masterclass of hilarity, Mimo bounced off the turn like it was an actual game of marbles. This resulted in qualification of 13th. Congratulations, Mimo. I hope they reserved a spot for you on the bench next year. The Midnight Wisps are just kind of there again this year, just like all the other years. I'm gonna say it now, I don't follow this team very much. Wispy seems like a good captain and a decent racer, and Wuspy seems like they don't know what day of the week it is. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say about you. Hopefully that's enough of an insult.
You ain't gonna never have nothing.
There's always one team every year that starts out great, but seemingly forgets that there's more races in the season. The Minty Maniacs secured 40 points in the first 3 races and 5 points in the next 3. It's enough to keep them in the running, but maybe someone should wake them up. Tell them that there's a new coach at the end of the track. That'll get them moving. With a great performance from Bumble on your home track, you have cemented yourself as a top half contender. Introducing the legend of Swax. Well, at least the name's funny. Honey may have deserved another chance this season since there's no eliminations, but I won't judge the change because I don't know anything about coaching a forgotten franchise. Everyone step aside. The cats are rolling in. It took a while for Yellow to finish strong, but they managed to do it at the Honeydome. Meanwhile, Red Eye is doing Red Eye things and sits at the top of the individual racer standings, with 3 medals. Just a warning. If your fan base becomes insufferable, I'm going to post a video recapping how you fell from 6th to 11th in 3 events in the 2019 Marble League. Good luck! What a fall from grace this has been. Back in September, you were sitting on the top of the world. Now you have a comfy spot in 18th place in the standings, and a racetrack with a case of the chicken pox. And your own fan invasion. You've never been good at Marbula One, but the crew invited you back because you won the Marble League. You guys are nothing special for the 3rd year in a row. How much is it gonna take to swap your roster? I've saved the best for last. You're setting records, lads. Just in the wrong places. Not a single appearance in Q2. No finishes above 13th. You almost need a podium to move up one spot. They should hire you as track testers, because that's all you do during qualifying. Every team that didn't make it into Season 3 is looking at you going, really? I could have done better than that. The best thing to happen to your franchise in 5 years is this. Literally. I guess the only thing I can tell you is, hell yeah, go Pinkies. And that's the first half of Marbula One Season 3. This video took me forever, so I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. If you didn't, then what are you still doing here? If Greg Woods ever needs a replacement, I can take solace in knowing I have just ruined my chances. Well, as a present for making it this far, enjoy these original memes. Thanks for watching, and remember, reach for the stars.
That's it? I came all this way just to get stuck at the wrong end of this rock pile?
And that's why we're running for a third term.
No, we're not.
We're not?
No.
Who the hell said that?
Hello, I'm Jackson Goodreader, and
You suck!
Here comes Bon Bon. We're still waiting for Prim. It's a bit embarrassing at this point. Here comes Prim. 29 seconds.